gonna be a late one, real late. A lot of mulch today. Stick around. We're not grumpy. We're just getting started, that's all. Trying to wake up.
I've had my coffee, so I'm good.
Yeah, he's chipper, bouncing around, trying to get stuff done. So let me show you what we're getting into real quick. Beautiful, beautiful day for mulching. So we are at one of the beautiful estates we take care of. And this is our amazing push mowing yard that we take care of. Push mow this entire place every week. So we're throwing down mulch. Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Elite Landscapes Life Stories. Today is a mulching madness day. So we'll throw in those tips like we have been, and we'll show you the outcome between faded mulch and fresh dyed mulch. And in my opinion, if the customer will let you go a little bit extra on the cost involved, always get the dyed mulches. They last so much longer throughout the whole season. And in my personal opinion, hardwood mulch packs down much better for us landscapers and maintenance men when we come through and clean out the beds throughout the whole season. Okay, if you get that chippy pallet mulch or anything that's not hardwood, it's not going to pack down, and you're going to be blowing a lot of mulch around. It's gonna be a headache. All right, just trying to save you guys headaches in life. So we're starting off here, this back bank, and because I have a long drive across town to get mulch, we're going to do things a little bit different, and I'll explain to you the approaches. All right. So most of you guys already just take wheelbarrows and dump them and dump them and dump them until the trailer's done, and you spread them. So we don't usually do that, but today's time crunch, it says I got to get this mulch trailer unloaded within 45 minutes to an hour, get back across town, and while I'm driving, the crew will be spreading the mulch out. It's not going to be any time wasted, no downtime involved. And we had a windstorm come through last weekend, and we have a lot of stick cleanup and debris cleanup. So no one will have any downtime today. We're gonna rock this out. Hopefully not till dark, but more than likely till dark. It's a big property, a lot of mulch. See, mulch everywhere you look. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you just a few simple pointers that most of us know, most of us common sense, but we're gonna go over it anyways, just because it's necessary steps. If you're gonna be mulching beds, make sure you clean out all the debris. Make it nice and clean before you get mulching. There's no reason to leave leaves in there when it only takes a good 10 minutes to blow this stuff out and clean it up. All this was covered with storm debris, and you must clean it all up. If I just cleaned up the bed and not the turf, then tomorrow when I come in to mow the grass, all that debris, the leaves, the sticks, it would all blow onto the fresh new mulch. So think ahead, do stuff correctly in the proper order. So we can see here the color difference between last year's dyed brown mulch and this year's dyed brown mulch. That's why we redress these properties every season. It's like a paint job. All right, so this property, like many of y'all's properties, we have to keep it manicured when it comes to trimming. So I just got done nipping at that hedgerow to keep it nice and tight. And we're dumping back here at the back right now. There you go. Had to do some little light trimming. Keep it all nice and tight. And the reason that we did not mow the grass before we mulched this time is because you can see the trails right here from the wheelbarrow. I want those trails to be gone tomorrow after we mow. All right, so look, we all know there's many different ways to do edging for beds, okay? This yard, we had new sod installed last year, and the sod level was much higher than the bed level. So we didn't spade edge anything, and we're just keeping it nice and crisp with a nice deep weed eater edge. And for those of you that say I'm gonna burn out my weed eater, ain't nothing gonna burn out the 131 steel. All right, I can weed eat a forest and it's not gonna burn that thing out. So I'll show you real quick what we got on the edge here. Yep. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half since we started doing all this stuff, the cleanup, the weeding edge, the trimming, and a whole trailer of mulch. So I'm gonna dip out, go get a whole nother trailer, because I think it's gonna take 24 scoops. I think it's gonna take 24 altogether today. So that's what's bid for, that's what we're gonna use, and they'll have all this cleanup done by the time I get back. We'll get right on mulching. All right, guys, so real quick, I want to make a point. I made it across town and back on the interstate with 6 scoops of mulch because I went ahead and got a new truck. Without that truck involved, it would have been a long trip across town and back, and it never did like pulling all that mulch. So let's go back here and check out what they got done while I was gone. See how it looks. So we got a little bit left here. From right there down to here. The rest of it's nice. And just so you know, this one bank hillside took 6 scoops. And my scoops that I get are 1 1/4 of a yard. So, yeah. Not a small bed. Plenty more to do. All that. That gets an apron over there, going all the way down. Yeah. Big property, a lot of mulch. Very thankful, very blessed to have it. I'll check back in. Let me show you what we got so far. Beautiful. Number one, we got second empty trailer. We got the beds over here. Now we went ahead and put an apron here. This time we mulched. Trimmed this back a little bit so the push mown guys wouldn't get stabbed with the holly leaves. And yeah, just simply putting an apron on the edge of the bed really just makes it look good. So this is what we got. The builder. It's a builder. All right, guys. It's 4:20. Third trailer of the day. Headed back to our beautiful estate to finish up. The boys took a little break. We got a second lunch since we were working late. I'll check back in. All right, guys. That was 18 scoops of a 24 scoop mission. Still got 6 more scoops to go, but not today. Got to hit that apron on those pine trees going all the way down that backyard. See, starts right there, goes all the way down. And got a bed up here on the roadside. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of footage I got. A few little words of wisdom, maybe. I don't remember today. I have no idea what I did this morning. It's been so crazy and hectic. But at any rate, as I always say, be good if you can. Always be kind, and above all, love each other. Elite Landscape style. Peace. Down there in the corner. Yeah. Uh-huh.